Welcome back. With President Biden signing off on the bipartisan $1 trillion infrastructure package yesterday, Louisiana lawmakers are now developing plans on how the money will be spent.
Now, one of the most pressing issues, the state's roads and bridges. News 15's Kenny Dar has more.
When the White House released its infrastructure report card earlier this year, Louisiana received a D+. With money now on the way, locals hope it's enough to remedy the Pelican State's poor roads and bridges.
I think Louisiana should want to push themselves up in a lot of rankings, but especially infrastructure.
I've lived here most of my life, and the roads aren't great.
Louisiana currently has more than 1,600 miles of bridges and an additional 3,400 miles of highway in poor condition.
When you hit Louisiana, you start hearing a beat, you know.
The lack of consistent maintenance to Louisiana's roads and bridges over the years has resulted in being some of the worst in the nation.
We are not able to satisfy all the needs available, so the backlog keep accumulating. When I was secretary with Governor Foster, our backlog was about $4 billion.
Today, that backlog sits at $15 billion. Simply put, that's a $15 billion wish list for new bridges and other interstate projects. But with Louisiana expected to receive around $7 billion from the infrastructure package, they'll still need to get money from elsewhere.
In Texas, they spend a lot more money than we do, obviously, and they got a lot better roads than we do. Many states are a lot better than we do.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the things that we as a public enjoy, it's all about funding. And there are ways that we can fund things regressively.
Regardless of how much money may be needed to solve the crippling infrastructure issues, locals are hopeful that the infrastructure money will be a step in the right direction.
I think that the $7 billion earmarked for Louisiana for the next 10 years for infrastructure in this new bill is going to go a long way to helping.
And I feel like Louisiana has really a lot of potential.
Now, it could be months or even later before state officials know exactly how much money it will receive, but with a long list of needs for infrastructure financing, the state could use it sooner rather than later. Reporting in Lafayette, Kenny Dar, News 15.